It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Vanderpump Rules, or at least a former star of Vanderpump Rules, Stassi Schroeder. Guys, we've been following Stassi Schroeder for so many years, and some people used to, at one point, they applauded her for some of the ridiculous things that would come out of her mouth. It seems like that was a trend in Bravo for quite some time, where you could just say and do whatever you wanted, and it helped keep your position on the show. However, if you guys caught my Real Housewives of New York Ramona potentially getting axed video, then you would know that times are changing and the network is going in a different direction. If they want to maintain keeping these shows going for another decade or so, they have to change up how the platform is working. They can't just applaud some of the ridiculous things, like, you know, when Stassi said that she wishes she could put something up Kristen and rip out her insides, and her saying that she's the devil, and also her posting a photo that said Nazi chic. It's one thing after another, and that's finally what led to her firing in the midst of the global pandemic. Now, Stassi Schroeder is being accused or questioned as to whether or not she's pregnant with baby number 2. Will Hartford get a new brother or sister? That was one of the biggest questions after Stassi posted a photo with her man, Beau Clark, and she said in the photo, there's a lot to unpack here. Now, she was wearing a dress, a shirt, whatever it was that made her look a little bit bigger than she probably is. It's like if I go out and wear a muumuu, I'm going to look like I'm a few pounds heavier too. That's what the shirt looked like. And Beau Clark is sitting there looking like, with a baby binky in his mouth. Now, fans were like, oh my gosh, a lot to unpack here. She's pregnant again. Is it possible? Is baby number 2 on the way for Stassi Schroeder? Well, Stassi did reply to the rumors. She answered them, and she let us know exactly what she thinks and what's going on. One person commented on her post and said, I've had that look before. It's the, wait, you can get pregnant while you're nursing? I actually feel like I just sound, if you've ever gone to LA or, I mean, any other city, and you press the button across the street, it goes, wait. Sorry, that's what it made me think of. Hold on, there's more. Another person commented, here comes baby number 2, followed by definitely another baby. And then another one came that said, oh, are you pregnant again? With the last one saying, oh, is this baby number 2? Stassi was like, holy comments. No, I'm not pregnant. Beau is just old. I don't know what that has to do with that photo, or why people that listen, they're not, maybe it's her sense of humor. I'm not quite sure, but that has nothing to do with the photos. But she has cleared up, no, she is not pregnant. She's not pregnant with baby number 2. Well, maybe in the future, Hartford might get another brother or sister, or a brother or sister to begin with, I guess. That's not in the works as of right now. Stassi Schroeder really has to focus right now. She has a crisis publicist who's trying to get her career back on track. People are wanting her to have her own show with Beau, while other fans are calling for her to never return to reality TV again. Even her brother, when this all happened and the Bravo firings happened, her brother came on and said, please, guys, please forgive my sister. She didn't mean what she said, and she loves reality TV. This is what she does with her life. Please don't take that away from her. Well, it's not her brother's decision, and the network did just that. They took it away from her. Now, she did say that her baby, being pregnant with her baby, was something that helped. It saved her life. It helped when she was losing everything. Mind you, she didn't just get fired from the show. When this happened and all of this information came out with Faith Stowers, with allegedly calling the cops on her and trying to get her arrested, with posting a photo that said Nazi chic, Vanderpump Rules wasn't the only franchise that canceled her. Her podcast was gone. Her endorsements were gone. Her social media posts were gone. Everything was stripped from her. It's like knowing that you're going to get a whopping check every year, and then all of a sudden it comes to a halt. I've seen some fans say, oh, poor Stassi, you deserve it. Well, that's an opinion, but at the end of the day, imagine I couldn't imagine just having everything taken away from me at the same time. Now, if I did something that ridiculous, I would understand it. But when it hits you like a ton of bricks, like the pandemic did, and when people lost their jobs, I think that's the best way to relate, to what it would be like losing everything. Now, she did start a new podcast sort of situation where it's her, Bo, and they're talking about their baby, what their life is like after the Bravo firings. And I think that they're making a couple bucks off of it. When I say a couple bucks, they're making a few thousand a month, which is still great for her. But after buying a 1 point whatever $1 million home, someone needs to pay that mortgage because she just lost a lot of money. She was probably going to receive over $1 million this upcoming year had she had not have been fired between her podcast tour and making 600,000 plus for the new season 9 that's currently in production of Vanderpump Rules. Now, season 9, again, like I said, it's in production. They've moved forward in a totally different direction now that they don't have Max Bowens, Brett Caprioni, Kristen Doty, Jax Taylor, Brittany Cartwright. Oh, this is a lot. And also Dana Cathan. Who am I missing? Stassi Schroeder, Bo Clark, I guess. But now that they've all been axed, everyone wondered, is this even going to be a good show anymore? Lala Kent even wondered herself. And she answered, once they started filming, she sat down and she was like, oh shit, we still got it. This is going to be a great show. We're going to be able to deliver, especially with some of the newbies. Even though she did say she's not interested in the new people. That's why season 8 to her was such a snooze fest. She felt like it was so hard to watch because she was watching Max Bowens and Dana Cathan and Charlie Burnett and Danica Dow and whoever else came onto the show. And she's like, who's dating who? I don't even know what's going on. I want to know what's going on with Jax Taylor, Stassi Schroeder, Katie Maloney, Tom Sandoval, Tom Shorts, Ariana Maddox. I want to know what's happening with all of them. I don't want to know about these new people. And a lot of fans felt like that too. However, we have to remember with the show, they've sort of developed this kind of celebrity about them, and they're moving into $2 million homes. Lala Kent is getting married to a producer, director, whatever Randall Emmett is, and she lives in a house in Bel Air. They are making so much money at this point that it's kind of crazy for us to even think that they would still be in these restaurants hosting or bartending, waitressing, waitering, whatever. It's not even reasonable to have that thought process. So maybe it is time to either start following the people who are evolving and seeing where they're at, kind of taking the show in that direction, or just taking the show, taking it out and redeveloping the show around a new cast. I think it would be great to do Vanderpump Rules Tom Tom edition. I worked at Tom Tom. There's a lot of great people. There's so many people who can offer amazing storylines. Why don't we go in that direction? But that's not the direction we're going in right now. We brought back Sheena Shea. She's going to have her baby. Her baby can't film that much, but she does have a new boo, Brock Davies. So I'm sure they'll probably get engaged on the show. So then that way they have a storyline this season. Lala Kent, of course, is coming back. Again, she can't film that much with her baby. I believe it's 20 minutes at a time due to California law, even though I saw some of the comments from fans saying we don't want to see the babies film anyways. And then we have a few other people, Charlie Burnett, who has never had pasta in her life, I guess is what they're saying, what she said. Okay, we'll see how that plays out. And of course, the Toms, Katie and Ariana. Maybe it will be interesting. I don't know. Guys, I want to know what you think. Are you into it or are we over it? That's not the only thing I want to know, though. I also am curious what you guys think about Stassi Schroeder and her new podcast. Do you think she'll be able to dig herself out of this hole? And are you guys even interested in hearing from her again? Remember, some might have said at one point that she was reality TV gold, but like Ramona Singer and so many of our OGs who everyone once loved on reality TV, has her time come? It definitely may have. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if anybody can make a comeback. And I'm not saying I would choose this person to make a comeback. I feel like it would be Stassi Schroeder. I feel like that would be the person who networks would be the most interested in putting a camera crew in her life to follow what life looks like after Vanderpump Rules. She could get her own spinoff. That's what's being teased, but will it actually happen? And what network will be brave enough to take that on? She's not the only one who has to worry about her income, though. Kristen Doty, what is she going to do? She still bought a $750,000 home. Are her shirts going to pay the mortgage? Is her boyfriend going to pay the mortgage? How is that going to work? And as for Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright, they've teased that they have things in the works. I mean, a lot of people tease when they lose their jobs. Kelly Dodd just teased that she has a new show in the works. Jax Taylor teased that he might be on HGTV or doing some home renovation stuff. Tamra Judge and Vicki Gunvalson teased that they would have their own show, but until we see it, isn't seeing believing? Does anybody have anything in the works? I hope they invested wisely. Andy Cohen even said that on Watch What Happens Live. Save your money. Jax Taylor said, I'm not the one you need to worry about spending all of my money. That's another person. He said, oh, Tom? Jax said, I don't know. When you're making money like this, pay your taxes, save your money, invest it, and make sure you have a nest egg. Otherwise, when the show's over, that lavish lifestyle that you're living, spending thousands of dollars a day, buying brand new furniture, buying $1 million homes, that can come crashing down so fast. Reality TV, it's not a career that has longevity, at least not for most. I want to know what you guys think. If any cast member, if you could name one who would be most likely to come out of this hole after being fired, who would it be? And who do you think will survive and be able to continue to pay their bills? You heard my vote. Also, guys, are we interested in season 9? And what do you think about this whole Stassi Schroeder allegedly being pregnant with baby number 2? Do you think her dismissing the rumors that she just wants to hold off and not share them with us yet? Or do you think she's like, honestly, no, hell no, I'm not pregnant with baby number 2? So many questions to which I need so many answers. So if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.